Jay Glazer joins us now, the Fox Sports information guy. Jay, welcome. How are you?
How you doing, buddy? Last
Good.
time we were sitting here was last year's Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
And I got killed for the shirt that I was wearing by my friends.
What was it?
I don't know, but it was something that I think was probably very Jersey Shores.
Oh, okay.
that I probably
that's it right now. You know, that's like the hot deal right now.
I grew up.
Shore stuff.
So I grew up in Alvin, so they got some other jagoff from that show who grew up in the same town. So now it's like I just have to say I'm like from the Northeast.
Yeah. It's amazing how much attention those guys have got. I mean, they talk about them in Time Magazine and everything else. All right. There was a story today about you going on with the Boomer and Carton about the Rex Ryan thing. You were there, right?
Yeah, I was with.
Okay. Did you go with Rex?
Yeah, I was with Rex. I had taken Rex.
Did some guy harass him?
Oh, harass is the word.
Why did you get security? Why is Rex getting involved?
Oh my God, it was unbelievable, Mike. I've never seen a fan go so far over the edge. Like
was he a big guy?
No, he was.
Because who's going to attack Rex? Rex is an awful big guy.
Let
me
tell you what happened. As we walk in, the fans with Rex were great. They were great.
Right.
And I took Rex there because I do this MMA athletics, as you know. I train
I know that
athletes.
you do that stuff. Yeah.
Well, some of our coaches were at the fight because we had a guy fighting.
Herschel Walker fought there, right?
Right, he fought there.
Yeah.
So we had some of our coaches from Extreme Couture at the fight. I wanted Rex to meet them so he could talk because he wants to set Golston out, to have some other players help out. And what happened was, as we walk in, it's me and Patrick Willis, who trained with us also. I wanted him to talk to Patrick. And Trent Cole, who's in the start for the Eagles, wants to start. We're walking past, and this fan jumps up, Mike, like this, right in his face. Hey, and I'm trying to say this in a good way here. I effing hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hope you die, you fat F. Spits at him. I mean, it was just unbelievable.
So he just should have gotten security.
So,
he did get security.
We did. Well, so I stopped and stood in front of Rex. Said, hey, calm down. Patrick and Trent were like, you got to be kidding me. At that point, Rex should have killed him. But we moved on.
You can't because of who he is.
But I'm just saying in real life, he should have killed him.
Right.
So we sit down in our seats. We're there for an hour. We're in the very front row.
Right.
Security, it just, I don't know. Rex, this guy comes right back over, shoots right at Rex, gets right into him again. Hey, you fat blankety blank. I hate you, you fat. And I got up and I removed him from the situation, let's say. Okay? To that point, and then all these security and cops came over. I said, guys, this guy's clearly drunk. What are you doing? How is this man able to do this?
Right.
Not once, but twice. No, Jay, don't worry. We're sorry. We're sorry. It won't happen again. I said, well, you got to kick the guy out.
Right.
No.
They should have kicked the guy out.
And they wouldn't kick him out. And I said, why not? What's the sense of having security if you're not going to help us?
You should have gone the first time.
Mike, here's the wild part, okay? Once, twice, they said, no, we're going to lead you guys out so we have no problems. They lead us right to the dude.
Walk right past him.
No, right at him. They take us right to him.
Is he the guy who took his picture?
His buddies took the picture.
So
it's like, and then he starts it again. That's when Rex is like, boom, and that's it. You know what? Instead of finding Rex, I think the guy needs a bonus for showing restraint.
Rex can't do that because of that reason. The fallout is you just got to get out of there.
Mike,
you got to get
we were getting out of there, but to be pushed that far, that many times. It was just so. The fans were great. To have one guy cross the line.
And Rex wasn't. He didn't start this. He didn't.
Oh no, not at all. No, not at all. And even the guys like.
Because a lot of people said. A lot of guys said Rex got on the microphone and incited the crowd.
No, he had a fun interview with the crowd and saying, we guarantee
we're going to beat you next year.
But the crowd was cool with him. They were laughing. He was laughing. So many Dolphin fans came over to take pictures with him. It was a great thing with the fans.
It's an unfortunate incident.
It is, but you know what? For him, for the Jets to fine him.
They have to fine him.
You don't have to fine him. Just let it go. And this is what I said. I talked to the league office.
The league was going to fine him.
Sometimes you got to stick up for your own. You know,
hey, you know what? You should have gone over and pushed the guy over the other chairs, and then Rex could have got out of there. You can't be the head coach of the Jets, and then you're on the back page of every paper with that. They're going to fine you for it. There's no way around.
I don't agree. My point is, I don't agree with the fine because there's got to be some sort of. There's got to be a line right there. Okay, you know what? The guy got pushed so far over the line. He emotionally. He got set up.
Because another guy.
And his friends, and we saw it too. We're like, there was a couple cell phones right there.
Unfortunate incident.
Yeah, you know what? I wish I'd. I wish I had acted a little bit better.
Well, no,
I wish I snatched
him
and knocked the dude out.
Listen, you didn't. No, you don't want to do that either. It's not worth it.
Such an
you know what? You got to have security to get a guy like that out of the building.
It was unbelievable. And then here's the thing too. When I initially got up and removed the guy from the situation, they just looked at me, and I'm looking at them. Okay, then I'm going to
especially at those kind of events, you know you're going to get some wacky guys.
Front row, there was 8 guys. They sat there and they watched me remove him from the situation.
Ridiculous.
Which is like, why am I doing this? It's not my job.
All right, let's talk some football. Hugh Manura was on before Cowboy obviously making some news. Do you think he's going to force the Jets for a trade? Is that his motivation here? I mean, force the Giants for a trade? Is that his motivation?
I would think so, because then when you get traded also, you think you can get a new contract
for
that new team. That's what he wants.
Of course, what he's saying to me today, 8 years, 8 years, 8 years. But you know what? The Giants don't have to trade him. That's the one thing. He might be an unhappy camper this year.
You know what? How many times was Michael Strahan unhappy there? You know what? They got past it. They got over it. So that's the one thing that is not in OC's favor. If Michael went through it with them several times, they had their outs, and they all got past it. OC doesn't have an awful lot of leverage in this situation.
All right. What's going on around the league that you can tell me about? What's going on anywhere around the league? Anything interesting?
What are we talking about here?
What's going to happen to Marshall in Denver?
Oh, you know what? That's interesting, because now he's trying to say all the right things, because he obviously wants a new employer to think.
I've heard the Cowboys want him.
I think everybody's going to want him. Brandon Marshall is a special player. He acts like a knucklehead sometimes, but as a player,
and his coach is excited a little bit.
And that's
a young coach too.
Here's my problem with what Josh McDaniels has done out there. You've got to have a couple of knuckleheads on your team. It just happens. Too many of them are talented. You got to understand how to make them your guys. Look what John Fox has done with Steve Smith. Right? You're going to have problems. Look what Bill Belichick's done with Randy Moss. You're never going to be clear of the problems. You just have to minimize them and make those guys feel like they are your guys, your leaders. Right. And you got to use them when you have a weapon like Brandon Marshall. Don't just say it's my way or the highway. And then not only that, McDaniels, when he made his decision, makes it on his own, doesn't really consult with the coaching staff, doesn't tell the coaching staff. They learn about it from watching television. I think Josh has some things to learn to come around on.